Hey Trevor, my name is Brandon, and in this video I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Now, most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I do read minds, and the answer is that oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have in hiring someone is they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. Now, I found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free, it's often resulted in some of these local business owners still raising their hand and saying, you know what, I like what you're doing, Brandon. Please do this for me. So, if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business out, feel free to reach out to me, send me a chat on Facebook, and we can sit down and see if there are some opportunities um, for helping you out. Otherwise, if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan and start implementing it yourself, please do so, because these are some great tools that you can use to help up your ranking and get you out there. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right in. First thing that we want to hit on today is content. So, to be optimized for Google, we recommend having at least 1,500 words on your homepage. Um, Looking through what we got here, I think you've got roughly about 400 words on this homepage, and you may be wondering, why is that important? So if we take a minute and think about it, people are jumping on Google every day, searching for different things, and those keywords that they're searching for get searched for hundreds, if not thousands, of times a month. And the more of those keywords, the more keyword-rich content we have on our site, the more likely that we are to bring those people to us and therefore bring their business to us. So, with that being said, you can kind of understand why content is so important. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to this is, I think, the chief competitor for epoxy floors in Utah. This is Lifetime Epoxy Utah. They have, I think they have roughly 1,300 words on their homepage. So that's definitely helping them to rank. So that's going to be the first thing you want to focus on. Second thing we want to hit on today is what are called citations. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I'm searching on Google, oftentimes I will see this map pack pull up. And I'm sure you're sitting there wondering, well, how do I get into that? And again, because I do read minds, I'll go ahead and tell you. Basically, what it comes down to is citations. And what a citation is it is your name, your address, and your phone number on different directories throughout the internet. So, for example, Yext or Yelp or Yellow Pages, a bunch of other different websites that start with Y. But basically, all these different citations, Google sees those and they bring legitimacy to your site. And the more of those you have out there, the more likely you are to get ranked in this map pack, which is super, super important. Because I don't know about you, but whenever I jump onto Google, I often don't go past this map pack if I'm searching for something. If I find great, Google reviews there and everything, and I'm looking for a business, I'm usually going to pick one of those three and go with it, and which means that some of this organic traffic doesn't even come up. Um, so, anyways, that's going to be number two that you want to focus on is those citations. There is a free tool, a hack I'm going to give you here called Whitespark. It's a local citation finder that you can use, and you can actually look and see where you sit with citations and also look at your competitors. For example, it looks like you guys have 16 here, and Lifetime has 7, so you're actually beating them there with citations, which is great. So that's going to be your second thing you want to focus on. Again, you can jump on Whitespark for free and look some of this stuff up. And then the third thing that we want to hit on today is going to be what are called backlinks or link juice, um, called a bunch of different things. But this is a site that we use, a tool called Ahrefs. This will often show us where you sit and help us to kind of analyze your site. It doesn't look like we've got any backlinks here for your site yet, so it's definitely something we can work on. But basically, to give you an idea of what a backlink is, uh, if you've got two different sites, you've got site A and site B, they are going to be linked by a backlink or a link. And when we put that link on site A and it links to site B, that's actually passing a little bit of authority from site A to site B. And when Google sees that, um, that gives them, or that helps to show a little bit more legitimacy to your site as far as Google is concerned. So the more of those backlinks that we have, the higher we are to rank on Google because, again, we're getting just a little bit more authority from each of those sites. Now, that does come with a caveat. And that caveat is that we want as many backlinks as we can. We want to make sure that they are quality backlinks. So let me go ahead and just jump right over here. This is your competitor. So they've got 151 backlinks. And you may be wondering, well, what is a quality backlink? Like, how do I know the difference? So let me just kind of illustrate this for you a little bit. So let's say, for example, we've got a home improvement site that they've used your epoxy for their concrete flooring, and they want to help you out as a business to grow. And so they've got, say, a blog on their site, and they jump in and do kind of a blog post about epoxy flooring, and then they link it to your site. And you say, great, that's awesome. Thanks so much. Google sees that and says, you know what, this is a home improvement site, and this is epoxy flooring, which is a home improvement. And they're going to say, these things match. This is a quality backlink. And they're going to raise your ranking on Google. On the other hand, if you've got, say, Joe Schmo's Pizza down the road, you help do their floor, and they want to help you out, and they say, we're going to put your site on our, or we're going to put a link on our site to your site so that people um, who come by, we can tell them, you guys did a great job. You say, that's awesome. Thanks so much. That's great. Google actually sees that though, and they say one of these things is not like the other, and they're looking and they see, a pizza site, and they see epoxy flooring, and they say these don't match, and so they're actually going to lower your ranking there. Um, because it's not a quality backlink. So that's kind of the best way to explain what a quality backlink is, as opposed to what could be considered a spammy backlink as far as Google is concerned. So that's going to be the three things that you want to focus on. So again, first one is going to be content. You want to have at least 1,500 words of content-rich content on there on your front page. We also suggest having at least 500 to 700 words on any of your back pages. And looking at your site here, I would also recommend having uh, a list of your services. So having a service page for each one of the services that you offer. That's going to help to bring in traffic. So that's going to be the first thing. Second thing you want to hit on, again, is going to be those citations. Getting your name, your address, your phone number out onto the different directories in the internet. We recommend having at least 200 to 300 of those to really kind of blow your competition out of the water. And then finally is going to be those backlinks. We want to get as many as possible quantity-wise, but we want to make sure that they are all quality backlinks because you can actually outrank competition even if you don't have as many backlinks as they have if you've got better quality backlinks. So that's going to be the three things you want to focus on. Again, if you'd like to sit down and chat, I'd love to see if there's some other things that we can work on together and help you to get to the top of page one. Otherwise, if you want to just take this free attack plan and implement it, please do so. These are some great tools that you can use to really help to get your business going and get those ranking or get ranking onto page one. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great night, Trevor.